Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We have today's main event, or tonight rather, wherever you are in the world. It's Kamaru Usman versus Colby Covington 2. And boy, I cannot wait for this one. This should be very juicy. So look what YouTube is doing real quick. We got Rose Namajunas versus Zhang Wei Li at the moment. It's been a tight fight from what I can see. This second fight. I mean, most rematches are never how they are. Oh, Wei Li's gone down. They're in a clinch. Rose Namajunas. I got Rose Namajunas in this fight. Although Zhang Wei Li is a tough cookie. She's a tough cookie, this girl, man. I do think she got caught in that fight. And from what I can see, it's been a tighter fight this time round. I would say that Rose Namajunas is more technically gifted, and Zhang Wei Li is, I'd say that she possesses more power. One traded there; they both hit each other. I feel like if Rose Namajunas can stick onto her game plan, she can be most effective. If you're passing through or returning subscribers, make sure you leave a like, helps the channel out. I can't wait for their second time in the octagon with each other, Kamaru Usman and Colby Covington. And Zhang Wei Li's just taking Zhang Wei Li has Rose Namajunas' back. Shit. She survived the round. Oh, that was squeaky bum time, I tell you. That was squeaky bum time. Trevor Whitman's trying to get that hat trick tonight, isn't he? I'd say Trevor Whitman's on course to get that hat trick tonight. Okay, we're rocking and rolling, boy. We're rocking and rolling on this live stream. Change of scenery, doing it in my bedroom. And if you would like to know, as a matter of fact, I'll wait till the main event when more people start crawling in here as to why I've got this setup going. I wanted to actually mention it in my last duel review, but there was no point. Just wanted to do the review, go over done with. But these two at the moment, they look like they're throwing the kitchen sink at the moment. I'd say Rose in round 4 is getting sucked into a kitchen sink battle here, and I don't think that's the best thing for her. I think she needs to stay technical, stay behind the jab, use her footwork, use that gliding in and out of range. The last thing Rose wants to do is get into a slugfest with Zhang Weili. Oh, there's that kick, that Taekwondo kick. Zhang Weili's taking the back. I mean, props to Zhang Weili. She's trying to show her jiu-jitsu traits here, her jiu-jitsu fundamentals here on the ground. What's she trying to do? She's trying to flatten her out and get a rear naked choke. But I don't think this is gonna. Come on, Rose, survive, survive, Rose. Stay calm. Don't exert too much energy down there. I mean, I'm not a jiu-jitsu connoisseur by anything, but you gotta stay calm in them situations. I'm guessing. She's turned. Close guard. Still can work some ground and pound from that position. Now we got. When it's in these jiu-jitsu holds, man, you never know which fucking limb's going, man. Fucking arm, a leg, a finger, a toe, something's getting ripped apart. Or if you're getting strangled, your head's coming off your shoulders, isn't it? I would say so far from the majority of these rounds, I'd say Rose has controlled most of these rounds. She's just got that lightning jab that's just that bop, bop, bop. I just think Rose should just fight her on her feet. She's better on the feet. She's more technical on the feet. Don't I mean I wouldn't get into these positions here on the ground. Yeah, again, I'm just kind of like an armchair fan. I don't know the ins and outs of jiu-jitsu on the floor. I just think that she's trying to smash her, plant her face into the canvas, boy. Rose Namajunas is trying to make a new home for Zhang Weili's face into that canvas. I can only imagine Zhang Weili has exerted a lot of energy down there at the bottom. And I think going into this last round, I can see Rose Namajunas. She should just get behind that jab, glide, move, piece her up for something big, and get her. Go to the body, go to the head, use the jab, glide, use that footwork, annoy her. I don't know, man. Just get her with something unique. Maybe that same kick she landed in the first fight. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Piece her up. Give her a jab. Give her a teep kick. Let her know you're there. Frustrate her. I mean, I'm just as a bigger fan of Zhang Weili, but I mean Trevor Whitman as a coach. I mean, the guy is top tier gravy. Um, Use that jab, glide, use your footwork. That's what you're good at. Just piss her off with the footwork alone. She'll bite. She'll want to throw a power shot. She forgot a mouthpiece. What? I mean, she thought Rose Namajunas forgot a mouthpiece coming out. That can only be beneficial for Zhang Weili, I think. Gives her more time to work. Just jab her. Just don't go inside the pocket and throw like that. You didn't need to do that, Rose. Just jab her. Use the footwork. Move. Glide. Glide like you're in the Matrix, man. That's what you're good at. That's it. Keep moving. Keep moving. Different angle. Oh, she's got a takedown. Looks like Rose is controlling this for the time being. Very surprised she went for a takedown. She's proving a point by doing this, by going down, fighting in these ground and pound positions, showing people that there's other elements here to her game. I just think she just could have made this a whole lot easier for herself. Just sticking and moving. And then when you see her really open up, then you can leverage her for a counter shot. Because the Joanna and Wei Li fight, I mean, Wei Li was just throwing power punches, just coming forward. I mean, she was doing like reverse Kovalev punches, reverse jabs and power punches. Like she was just coming to just take someone's fucking head off. And I think for this last round, that she could have just done that, just teeped her, jabbed her face, nothing too big, sharp straights down the middle, like you know. But Rose here is trying to make a statement like, no, look, I've got other elements here to my game, here, other fundamentals you haven't seen me do. That looked like there was actually a clash of heads there. Ground and pound here from Rose, finishing off strong. She's won, man. She coasted it. She coasted it, man. What a fire. She's so technically gifted, man. She's so technically gifted. I mean, that was surprising. I mean, Rose showed a side of herself, you know, that she doesn't normally show. I mean, I'm pretty sure in her earlier fights she's done jiu-jitsu and wrestling, but as a career's progressed, she sticks, she moves, she boxes, she kickboxes, and just sets you up for a monstrous power shot that you just don't see coming. And then next thing you know, you're looking up at the floodlights. If we have any returning subscribers here, leave a like on the channel, on the video, helps the channel out. That was what I was meant to say that the first time. Anyone that's new here, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on. Returning subscribers, tell your cat, your dog about the channel. There was a bit of judo in that, wasn't there? In that takedown from Rose Namajunas. There was a bit of a trick there, and very nice. But soon upcoming in the next 5 to 10 minutes will be Kamaru Usman versus Colby Covington in their second time in the octagon with each other. Who's taking it? I'm going with Kamaru Usman. I think that in this sport, in any sport, I think you're just as good as your last performance. And I can't see how. I mean, I can still see Colby Covington giving a great account of himself, but I don't know if I can see him winning. I just think that Kamaru Usman will go to that length, he'll go to that extent to get the win. And his boxing has severely improved Kamaru Usman. And we haven't really seen Colby Covington. We haven't seen Colby Covington since he fought Tyron Woodley. And Tyron Woodley, since then, and still, Rose Namajunas. But since then, I mean, Colby hasn't fought anyone. He's not. And to say your last opponent was Tyron Woodley, you know, it's for me, it's just got disaster in it. Where you got someone like when you got someone like Kamaru Usman who's taking out people like went 5 rounds. He got the rounds in against Jorge Masvidal. He then fights Gilbert Burns, knocks him out, TKOs him. Then, comes back from adversity, gets clipped in one of the earlier rounds, and comes back and beats him. And then that second fight with Masvidal, he just starches him. And what you guys have to bear in mind is Kamaru in that fight, he didn't just rely on his skill and his attributes just to hit him with one punch. He actually set up that shot the entire fight. If you watch the beginning of those rounds, he was deliberately throwing these looping left uppercut, these left hooks, right? And then he had installed the blueprint inside Masvidal's mind. And Masvidal, because he's got a Muay Thai kind of stance, a lot of the time he can be off balance as well. So Kamaru was installing the blueprint in his head, thinking the left hook is coming, constantly throwing that. Even if it didn't land, he was planting it inside of his mind, right? Then what happened? He turned the left hook into a parry, brought the lead hand down, and then came over the top and smashed him with a right hand. That is high level boxing. High level boxing. That isn't someone going in there. I don't know, like the early days of Anthony Joshua, just going in there, jab, 1, 2, the guy starts, he's on the floor, folded like a dead chair on the floor, dead. Yeah. Kamaru Usman has got to a place of being technical and intelligent, landing these power shots. They're not just power shots where it's just like just hell for level kitchen sink. I'll just hit anything that moves. There is a very planned out process with how Kamaru lands the power shot, and he will wait to land it. He'll wait, and before you know it, the guy will be gone. It's a similar kind of technique to, well, even the way that Deontay Wilder boxed in the third fight against Wilder. You know, Deontay Wilder against Tyson Fury. He went to the body, jabbed to the body, went to the head, and constantly made Fury think, okay, where is this right hand going to come from? Is it going to come to the body? Is it going to come to the head? And in that, I believe, was it that fourth round he got him? Must have been the fourth round. The way he got him, he thought it was coming to the body and it landed him straight in the head. And it's a similar technique that Kamaru plays around with when he strikes. And another thing as well, you got to bear with Kamaru, he's got a nasty teep kick. That the teep kick from Kamaru sucks out the energy from Covington. It breaks down his gas tank. But man, I got to say, if Colby Covington beats Kamaru Usman tonight, you can't take anything away from him because he literally has beaten the best version of Kamaru Usman. You know, there was a time ago where people used to call him Snoozman because of how boring it was. He used to clinch you, stomp on your feet, toe Usman, feet Usman, everything, you know. And he, for a period of time, he wasn't an exciting fighter to watch. But now he's completely changed his technicality and his methods to the way that he fights. And now he is that pay-per-view guy. Whether or not we like the antics of what he says outside the ring, and he tries to be macho, tries to be alpha, and says all these kind of stupid, ludicrous things. The thing is now, I don't need to, with Kamaru Usman, I don't need to buy into what he says outside the ring. How does he sell the pay-per-view? How is he during press conferences or interviews? I don't need to buy into any of that with Kamaru Usman because I know when I come to watch that man fight, especially now, he's throwing death shots with that right hand. And especially with Colby, he has to respect that right hand. He has to do 101 defense against Kamaru Usman. He can't sway off to the left. He has to move to the right constantly. He has to slip off the center line constantly to miss those straight punches. But there's other parts of Kamaru's game that he utilizes. He goes to the body as well, gets you tired. And that's a method he especially uses against Colby. Because most of the time with Colby, he can't actually hit him most of the time with straight punches. Because Colby, he does have the head movement and he does have those combination punches. The only thing with Colby is I believe that he just lacks that power to get you out of there. That man can light you up like a Christmas tree with 3-4 punch combinations. That guy can punch your head like a bubble pin, but I don't think he's got the power just to take you out of there. And obviously, as well, we haven't seen Colby in an octagon for so long. There's one thing being fit in any sport, but to be fit and actively fighting, and let's say you're actively fighting and you're getting KOs along the way, I'm putting my money on that guy. And the thing is, the tail of the tape never proves wrong. When you got someone who's active, when you got someone who's in there constantly, who's you know getting KOs and they're active and they're winning consecutively, and you've got a guy who's had a layoff and he thinks he's going to come back because he's got a new training camp and this and that. As much as Colby thinks that he's improved, um, Kamaru's improved as well, I believe. You know, for him, I think it's wishful thinking that, oh, I'll just come back after for so long after, I don't know, like a year or so. I mean, at this point, nearly over a year, isn't it? And that he's going to bundle Kamaru Usman and get a win. I mean, look, I'm saying if he wins, bruh, that's man, that would be fucking incredible for him. If Colby wins, you can't say, oh, but it was Kamaru's worst day. If he beats him, you've got to respect that. You can't say that did Kamaru just had an off night or this that, because you got to remember there's been such a level of inactivity from Colby, and he's out here during the press conference. I'll knock him out. I'm going to do this time. I'm like, well, let's see it then. Let's see it. To any returning subscribers here on the channel, or if you're new here on the channel, make sure you subscribe. Turn your bell notifications on. Join us, and we're going to be doing the next pay-per-view. We will be doing the Charles Oliveira versus Dustin Poirier for the lightweight championship. And I know you lot know, that's tasty. And I know you man want to talk to me about that. And just know I can feel it deep down in your bones. I know you want to talk to me about it. So subscribe, turn your bell notifications on. And also, during this period of time, I think we're like 4 subscribers away from 800. Can we please change that? Can we please change that tonight? Can we get to 800 subscribers? Returning subscribers or anyone new, leave a like, helps the channel out and helps this video to get to more people as well. And what are you man saying? You lot are saying, did the fight already happen? No. It's about to happen now. They're about to commence. They're about to have battle. The kitchen sink will be thrown. Somebody might be left unconscious. I don't know. It might be a snooze fest. I don't know. It's about to happen. We are 5-10 minutes away. Someone might get knocked out and someone's ancestors might come back from the dead. I don't know. Kamaru Usman might land that right hand and there might be a fucking earthquake that rattles the whole of Madison Square Garden. I don't know. All I know is a massive fight is about to fucking happen. So subscribe, nerds and virgins. Subscribe, turn your bell notifications on. Let's get dandy. Let's get juicy. Let's throw the kitchen sink. Let's go, baby. Hoorah. Oofed. The kitchen sink will be thrown. If you are a fan of the UFC, subscribe. Help a brother out. Turn your bell notifications on. As I said, we'll be back here again for the pay-per-view of UFC 269. Charles Oliveira versus Dustin Poirier for the lightweight championship. We'll be engaging. Yeah, Rose won, man. Rose won. She got it done. That was a prolific win. She dominated. She was great. She was brilliant. I mean, in her early days, she showed elements of her jiu-jitsu and her wrestling. And then she, as her career went on, she went back to striking and all them things there. And that's what we know of her from now. And the way that she beat Joanna, the way that she beat Wei Li in the first time, we always knew her as a striker. But this time, boy, she was doing some jiu-jitsu, some wrestling, some ground and pound, showed some different looks to the fans that we haven't seen. And it was a prolific performance. And I bet she must be over the moon with that performance. Here we go. You suck. There's only one man that comes out with the cut angle music. Oh, this guy, for me, in the wake of Conor McGregor's disappearance in the sport, him doing his mad antics and all his money and all them madness he's been doing. This guy, for me, he's kept it to that level of entertainment that Conor brings. And could you imagine one day if we get to see Colby and Conor fight at welterweight? Just fuck it, just a money fight, just a catchweight fight. How entertaining would that be? Could you imagine the press conferences, the amount of shit them two would be talking about each other? I mean, those press conferences would be they'd be some of the greatest press conferences of all time. Conor McGregor, Colby Covington, and I want those press conferences to be on like a world fucking tour. Did you know how fucking funny those conferences would be? The amount of shit, then man would talk about each other. I would be riddled with laughter. It'd be hilarious. Before we begin, subscribe, turn your bell notifications on. If you're new, coming in, new to the channel, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel so that we can honor Colby Covington's Nerds and Virgins. Subscribe, turn your bell notifications on. Looks a bit nervous stepping into that octagon, I will admit. Looking a bit, I don't know, he looked like Colby's got this look on his face where it's like I mean, I ain't no psychologist, but he looks pale in the face, like, or that could be him, cool as ice. I don't know. I mean, we'll know when they face off before they fight. You always know when you look into the eyes of a man before you punch him in the face, whether or not he wants to go or not. Whether or not he wants to be there. Because you got to think, yeah. I mean, Colby's been saying he hasn't spent that much time promoting the fight because he's been dedicated on this rematch. But at the same time, he's a funny dude because just the night before he was promoting his Bang Energy with his mamacitas, with his women, and you know, I hear him in the press conference and the interview saying, "Oh, I'm not doing that anymore." But then he goes and not. I mean, could that be mind games? I don't know. I'm just pointing it out. I'm just seeing what I'm seeing. It's not to say it's true. It's not whatever. It's not. But still, for me, I got Kamaru for this one, and we will see. I mean, we will see if Colby can prove the doubters. Can he get the win? Like I say, I'll be proven wrong. But I hope that people understand where I'm coming from, that you would have to think Kamaru Usman would win this fight, in my opinion. You just have to believe that. Is there any... So, people, tell me in the chat, since we've got 6 people here, who have you got? Have you got Colby? Have you got Kamaru? How do you think this plans out? Is it one and done? Is it a couple of rounds? Is it a slugfest for 4 or 5 rounds? Let's see. Put your comments down below. Hold on a second. What is this shit? Hold on a second. I just want to make sure I got the right. All right. just done a little Kamaru Usman second round. So we think we just so proper James, you believe Prosper James. Sorry, I called you proper. I'm sorry, my guy. Prosper James. So you believe Kamaru will just starch him? He is the last hope. Who else is there? Colby's the waterway's last hope. That could. Is Dana just gonna? Is Dana gonna give Hasmat Shemaev another ranked guy at number 5 or something, and he's gonna just tell him, "Fuck it, just go fight Kamaru"? I definitely think that we need to see that fight as soon as possible. If Kamaru wins, we need to see that. We need to see Kamaru and Hasmat fight. Because if Kamaru's on this trajectory where his career is just fucking going from heights to heights, knockout after knockout, and we got Hasmat who's got the wrestling, the ground pound, and he's got the knockouts as well. We have to see that as soon as possible because Kamaru is not getting any younger. And I've heard that people say he's got problems with his hips. He's got, and he's even been talking in a couple of interviews and press conferences that he's thinking about doing some kind of money fight or something. I don't know if that's mind games. I don't know if that's his mind being elsewhere, but I don't know. Kamaru doesn't strike me as a guy that would specifically say that to play mind games. I think he could generally be thinking about some kind of money fight with a boxer or something. The Great White Hope. I look with Colby, man. This whole thing of being patriotic, and I get it. No, he's patriotic, but it is heightened. I do believe part of it is an act, which I fucking love. I find it hilarious. Yep, I'm streaming. Who won? No, Rose Namajunas won. That was a time ago. Oh yeah, no, come on, yeah, no, it's a total act. Everyone knows that's why I find it's even more funny when I see people getting upset with how he is. It's all a joke. Even on there was an interview. No, it was just some talk with Joe Rogan recently. They were giving the predictions for the Usman Colby second fight, and I think it was a close friend of his who said, "Yeah," a close friend of his said, "Yeah, it's all just an act, really." I just had him at lunch the other day. It was nice to everyone. He's a stand-up guy, really. Most of these guys are cool, man. Most of these guys are cool. Tyrone Spong should be signed to the UFC. I've heard about this name. I know about him. He's the quote unquote Mike Tyson 2.0. But yeah, I've heard that he done kickboxing or that. But I'd love to see that. B, is it? Is your name just B? Is he just what weight class is he? Tyrone Spong. Let me know. What weight class is he? No, fuck, I got it mixed up. That's not the Mike Tyson 2.0. Was he originally a boxer? I don't know. I've got them mixed up. I'm an idiot. Heavyweight. Well, that would be some needed spice in the heavyweight division. Hold on a second. Let me restart. All right. Now boxer, right? Anybody got shoot? 102 wins. 7. That's a good boxing pedigree. Fuck. Is that amateur? I mean, even if that's an amateur boy, that guy's going to be lighting up people like Christmas trees, boy. My man's going to be spin kicking, punching people into the shadow realm with that fucking record. Oh, bruh. That sounds like a nightmare, bro. Kickboxing as well, bro. He will be sending people to the shadow realm with that technique. Let me just see quickly. Is it the guy that I think it is? Shit. I don't know. Spawn. Didn't I might wait? Am I going mad? Did hold on a second. Versus yeah, he fought Usyk, didn't he? Did he fight Usyk? All right, here we go. Here we go. We'll carry on that conversation after this street. Well, when the fight's done about Tyrone Spong and that, because that's interesting to me. All right, we're kicking off. We're going. We're going. Here we go. Guys, leave a like on the stream if you're enjoying this content, and subscribe and turn on your bell notifications. And let's get the channel to 800 subscribers. Let's do that. No strikes just yet, just movement, feeling each other. That's a jab from Kamaru. Kamaru's trying to land that right hand, and the teep kicks there, showing the teep kick already. Oh, left high kick from Colby. Okay, Colby's coming back. He's answering back with shots of his own. Low kick from Colby. Colby's not really pushing the pace. Maybe he's thinking about the long haul here. Staying around on the outside. I think that's it's wrestling from Colby. Jiu-jitsu from Kamaru has got the back of the neck here. Is it effective? Oh, all right. Back to their feet. If there's going to be implements of wrestling that's going to be in this fight, the gas tank's going to go quicker. Swooping uppercut from Colby, bro. He tried to take his end to the bleachers with that one, but didn't land. Left kick to the body from Colby. Colby's got that was a block there from Kamaru. Left straight, right hand, trading, both landing. I feel like Colby's suckering Usman to come to him to apply the pressure. It's almost like as if Colby wants Usman to shoot for a takedown or to try and throw a looping punch so he can catch him coming in on the inside of a counter shot. I would say at this moment in time, Colby's pipping this round at the moment. This is a clever game plan from Colby. He's deliberately waiting for Kamaru to come in with a right hand. Because what I've noticed that could be a problem for Kamaru. They're wrestling again. Usman won that trade there. Very interesting first round. Very interesting first round. Because when Kamaru pushes people to the cage, and if you guys have noticed with the way that Kamaru fights, is that when he pushes you to the cage, he doesn't throw straight punches. The punches he throws are looping punches, and I think Colby's noticed that, and he's thinking maybe if I can slip a punch and retaliate with one of my own left hooks. I mean, Kamaru's better at commanding the octagon in the middle, and I think Colby's understood if I can catch him coming in. Oh, okay. But I think if this game plan Kamaru, if he can't land his straight punches and he's using loop, he's got to kick the legs, he's got to go to the body, Kamaru. But that will leave him open to get hit. So has Colby sussed something in Kamaru's game? There's a cut on the right side of Colby's right cheek. I would say for me, I'd say Colby just pipped that man, like he just got there. He won that round in my eyes. Yeah, Colby trained with Henry Hooft. Yeah. Apparently, the cut came from a clash of heads. All right. It's going to be, guys, make sure you're subscribed, turn your bell notifications on. Let's get the channel to 800 subscribers. Let's go, baby. Round two. Let's see if Colby's going to keep doing this, sticking on the outside, baiting Kamaru to come on the inside to throw his power shot. He's doing it again. He's waiting. He's baiting Kamaru to come. Oh, left hook from Kamaru. Waiting on the outside. I would say it's even been harder for Kamaru to land this jab of his. And who knows? There might be a flurry coming on the inside if Colby chooses to push forward, and maybe that will catch Kamaru. Kamaru has to go to the body with teep kicks and the legs to make Colby think that he's losing on points. At the moment, he's not really doing that. He just seems like he's idling in front of him, not being active, not showing those punches. Colby just switched stances from southpaw to orthodox. It's giving different looks. Wrestling here from Colby. Some good wrestling here from Colby. Leave a like on the video if you're enjoying the content. Enjoying the second round, the second fight between these two warriors. Got him there. Do you know? You know, Colby, the way he throws his punches are very weird. He puts the snap on the end of his punches, but he doesn't really turn his whole body into the punch, and it's like as if he loses power. Got him there coming in. Yeah. That's a good kick from Kamaru. That, like I said, he should go to the body with the kicks and to the legs to make Colby think he's losing on points, to maybe open him up. Then Kamaru can land the jab in the right hand. Big, okay, right left hook from Kamaru. Nice punches here from Colby. It's a bit of an awkward position here from Kamaru's fucking arm twist up in some messed up position here. But yeah, Colby hinted that he wanted to implement in this fight more fundamentals of his wrestling. And so far, I think this game plan's going in his favor a little bit. Kamaru has to go to the legs and the body like that, the teep kick to the body like that, bang to the leg. There you go. Make him think about those as well, and then go to the jab in the left hand, the jab in right hand. Big punches. All right. I don't get this thing of why Colby's switching the stance as he's throwing the punch. I don't really agree with that. That can leave you open to get punched badly. But this game plan of waiting on the outside, waiting for Kamaru to shoot for these big punches, what it also does is it big uppercut from Kamaru. Oh, left hook. Oh, left hook again. Oh my God, Kamaru's got him. Has he got him? He's going for broke here, Kamaru. That was just pure speed from Kamaru. Colby's in a bit of trouble. He got a knockdown. Kamaru's sitting on top of Colby's head. The game plan was working for a certain extent for Colby. I think Kamaru just fuck. I think he just got him with pure speed there, Kamaru. It's these 2 rounds. I'd say Colby had that first round, but bruh, I would say that was a clear 10-8 for Kamaru. How did he get him? But do you know what? This is what I said. Why is Colby switching stances as he's throwing punches? I don't get that part of the game plan. I get the game plan of waiting on the outside, waiting for Kamaru to throw looping punches, and then counter back. But why is he's doing the Peter Yan? He's switching as he's throwing. I would not do that against a more powerful boxer like Usman, because he will hit you. He's got the speed. He can hit you. Maybe he's not as technical at times, but he's just as fast as you. But his punch carries more power, man. I know, bro. This tip thing. If Colby's gonna keep switching as he throws punches, he's gonna get fucking clipped, man. But also another thing as well that we haven't talked about. You have to give Kamaru Usman props for that chin. That chin is made of is a granite slab. It's like he doesn't feel punches, the guy. We've seen him rocked, but we ain't seen him do the funky chicken dance. We've seen him get rocked and go down, but then come back up. It seems like when Usman takes a punch, his legs are still strong for whatever reason. We got him there. That punch there from Colby. But in this fight, it's been harder for Kamaru to land that jab. We see that as well. Kamaru does those feints. He actually goes for the leg and then comes back up top with a kick or a punch to the face. That's him setting up the traps for other punches. It seems like Usman is old man in him now. Usman is old man in Colby. You can see it. It's written all over his Colby's face. Hit him with a hard right hand there from Usman. The work rate from Colby's gone now. He's not waiting on the outside as much. But he's waiting on the outside, but then not doing anything coming forward. I think he's felt the power. Got him there with that punch. But again, there's no power behind these punches. I mean, look, I love the head move. I love the speed. But, you know, you can see Kamaru just loves just fucking fighting, man. Just then gave him a left hook as they come up to their feet there, Kamaru. Kamaru's fucking coasting this one. Coasting this round. He's turned the tide. He let. And I got that left hook was on the money, on the button, bro. And we know Kamaru likes to throw them left hooks from time to time. But how he landed that left hook is exactly how we talk about how he lands those looping punches. He lands those looping punches as he's pushing his opponent to the fence. Jab, right hand for Kamaru. You can see Kamaru's looking for that jab. Teep kick and a reverse straight from Kamaru. Good footwork from Kamaru there. Here, Kamaru's dangerous. When Kamaru commands that middle, that octagon, he can just beat you with straight punches. A little bit. Okay, a bit of a pull counter, nice. Oh, right hand, big right hand from Kamaru. I felt that one through the fucking screen. Fucking hell, I felt that shit in my spine. Colby's got to do a lot more. It's like the game plan's gone out the window from him, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, turn your bell notifications on. We'll be here again for another pay-per-view event, the December card, UFC 269. Oh, Colby's coming forward. Oh, shit. Throwing bombs. Okay. Kitchen sinks come out. He's taking the back here, Colby. All right. He's got the hips here, Colby. Leave a like if you're enjoying the stream. Colby's putting on the work. Okay. That was nice. That was a good round. I just want to hear what the commentators have got to say about that round. Because I don't know who's got this one. That was a hard round to score. It's close. It's fucking close at the moment, man. See, now they're counting that as a takedown, but then how do we decipher this for power and all the other traits? So I don't know how I've got it, and I don't know how the judges have got it. I think it's Colby came back with some. I think we'll just do the honourable thing, doing 9-9 round, because forget, bruv, the judges. I don't know what they've got for that. That's good. That round will be the deciding round. Kamaru's still winning on my card though. I gave him a 10-8 round because he got the knockdown in the second round. Colby's trying to put his foot on the pedal now. Good punch there from Kamaru. They're trading now in the pocket like the first one. Oh God, here we go. Left high kick. See, the difference is between the way that Kamaru throws his punches. Kamaru turns his whole body into the punch like a conventional boxer, whereas Colby, it's more of an MMA punch. There's not a hip to him. Like when he punches, it's like from there, but he's not doing that. He's not following through on his punch to generate enough power. I mean, if his coaches are not telling him to turn his hips through a punch, I mean, that's just fucking stupid. I mean, come on, that's straight up stupidity. He's doing himself a disservice by not turning the hip and all of his momentum in his hips and his torso into the punch. He's losing so much power by not punching the real fundamental way you're meant to throw a punch. Okay, good. Oh, Colby's going in, but I don't think Colby's got enough. He doesn't have that ring generalship to command the center of that octagon to do that. I mean, like that, like I say, he'll piece you up. He'll light you up with a 3-punch combination, but he just hasn't got that fucking smash. Just doesn't have it. Oh. They're going to wrestling again. Colby came off just better than those exchanges. But again, man, turn your foot and your hip into the punch, man. Generally my head says Kamaru will win, and my heart wants Colby to win. I think Colby is just he'd be funner, if you get what I mean. Like Colby would be funner to have as your champion, because it was amount of the way he sells the pay-per-view, the press conferences and the interviews, the Kurt Angle music for the walkout is hilarious to me. Oh, big jab. Another thing was with Kamaru, he doesn't cut as well. The man's got he's got porcelain granite worktop. Big hands from Colby. Okay. Oh shit, they're throwing. I would say for this, I'd say Colby's won these exchanges. Ladies and gentlemen, subscribe. Let's get the channel to have we reached 800 subscribers? If I check now, bruv, I will come and fly kick you man through the screen, bruv, if I'm not on 800 subscribers. Bruv, that's just disrespectful, bruv, if you ain't got the channel to 800 subscribers. Guys, we're 3 subscribers away from 800. Subscribe. turn on your bell notifications. Colby's currently got Kamaru Usman against the fence. Leave a like as well on the video as well. Helps the channel out. Come on. Oh! Usman's legs went at the end of the round. Colby won that round. He won that round. He came back. He won the round. This man is fighting on pure adrenaline, bro. Let's do the scorecard. So we know we ain't getting no bullshit from these judges. We're pretty much tied, bruv, in this last round. Who's gonna take it all? If Colby puts the work out and he sets these traps up, he's done it. I think he's done it. I think he's actually done it. But ladies and gentlemen, one subscriber from 800. One subscriber. Subscribe, please. Subscribe. We're one away. 800. Let's go. Can Colby do it? Home, bruv. This is mad. Colby, what you got to do now is not do that stupid switch stance when you throw punches, and then you can't get caught. And when you come into maybe inside the pocket, if you want to throw the kitchen sink, keep your chin tucked, bruv. Don't leave that chin hanging in the air. And keep your head off the center line. Oh, jab from Usman. Oh, little rock there, bruv. He's got to come back. Bruv, this is a fight, bruv. You got to move your head. Move your head. Oh, left and right uppercut from Colby. That was fucking spectacular. Oh, my God. And he shot as well. Oh, but he stuffed the takedown. Even look, man. For me, for Usman to win this round, he has to, if he's going to wrestle, he has to take him down and put him in mount or something. Bro, that was fucking beautiful from Colby, the boxing there, because he didn't switch stances. He stayed in his stance and he went boom. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn your bell notifications. We'll be here again for UFC 268 in December. Dustin Poirier versus Charles Oliveira. You know the deal. Let's go. He's doing it again. He's wailing inside, waiting. Oh, fucking huge kick from Kamaru Usman. Colby's pipping it. Kamaru's got to do something, man. He's got to come forward. He's got to do something. I don't think he really knows if he's losing this round. Kick to the body there from Colby. Colby, you got to stay on the center line. Don't idle. That's it. Move the shoulders. Move the head. You know these straight punches are coming, especially these last couple of minutes. Oh, he slipped. And he landed a kick there, Colby, on Kamaru. Colby's got Kamaru pinned against the fence here. If Colby can control Usman here and get some shots in, he's won. He's bossed up here, Colby. Big elbow out there from the clinch there from Colby. Nice straight down the middle. Keep your head moving. You know the right hand. You know a jab or right hand's coming. There you go. There, Kamaru's through the jab there. Move, move, move. Colby's got. Kamaru. He has to think. Yeah, he has to think about something else. Think about maybe throw a couple of lazy left hands and then parry the power hand down and get a right hand in. No, they're trading big, boy. Whew. Holy fuck, bro. The pace these guys set is unbelievable. Poke. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new here to the channel, make sure you subscribe, turn your bell notifications on. We'll be here again for UFC 269. Dustin Poirier versus Charles Oliveira for the lightweight championship. Subscribe, turn your bell notifications on. Hey, let's see if we can get to 805 subscribers. Let's see. Let's go. I can't look. I thought Usman had this, but Colby, he's doing it. He just can't take any hard licks. What's the corner done? Has he taken a point away from Usman? You can see he's milking this. Is he? I don't know. I don't think Colby's milking this, man. That finger definitely went in his eye. Let's see who's going to stay switched on these last couple of seconds. How much? 30 seconds left on the clock, people. Another kick there. They were both parried blocked there from Usman. Just don't get tagged. Don't get hit. Oh, get big kick. Get a kick. Get. Oh! Break up the love. I think, ladies and gentlemen, I think Colby done it, bro. I think Colby done it. Oh man, there was some fucking shaky moments from Colby, man, where he looked like his battery was gone, bro. He looked like he just. But man, he hit Usman with some clean punches. I gotta rewatch this fight, man. This was an incredible one. This was brilliant. This one. They're gonna have to do it. I think the UFC they're gonna give it to Colby. This is gonna be one of them debatable fights that I can see where people were just gonna be thinking, did he get robbed? Did he? I don't know, man. I don't. There was a moment, they're not showing it here in the replay, where Usman looked like he was gone. Oh, this is gonna be what. Oh man, that fucking right uppercut left hook was fucking money, mate. Colby landed the southpaw uppercut, the punch that Conor wishes he could landed.
Kamaru Usman and Colby Covington. The official decision is brought to you by Guaranteed Rate. Guaranteed Rate can save you money on your monthly mortgage payment. Visit rate.com to get started. One final time tonight. Here is
Whew. Oh man, you know some bullshit's coming. Yeah, scorecard people. Unanimous. Ah. Oh man. That's gonna be a debatable one. That's gonna be a debatable one. Oh, so that's this. There was absolutely nothing in this fight for me. It was so fucking. This fight could have been a draw.
What are your thoughts on the overall fight itself? We're MSG. How y'all doing tonight? Guys, I just got to give it up. I know there was a lot of trash talk. There's a lot of bad blood here. And I'm sure there's still going to be some after the night. But this guy's a tough son of a bitch. He's tough as shit. I wanted to get crazy and I wanted to try to get him out of there. But I knew with a guy like this, he's going to creep back in it. And we're going to end up in a situation we don't want to be in. There was some mutual love and respect at the end of the fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you subscribe, turn your bell notifications on. We will be back again for UFC 269 to close out the year, the last pay-per-view of the year. You got some great fights on that card. You got Leon Edwards versus Jorge Masvidal. You got Dustin Poirier versus Charles Oliveira, and it's another stacked main card. Man like Kamaru, the man with the granite slab head.
I want to get crazy and get him out of there, but that's not what the best do. We take our time, we stay calculated, we listen to our coaches, and we find the finish. Unfortunately, that's the next best guy in the division. He's a tough son of a gun, and he wasn't going to let me find that finish. Congratulations, sir, retaining your title. Always an honor to call your fight. New York! Thank you guys for coming out. You know, we came out, we won the production.
But I think, all in all, I think that Colby set some form of a blueprint to beat Kamaru. But you can see that with Colby, he has that speed and stamina, but he hasn't got the power to rock you, to hurt you, to KO you. And that's always the first thing he should do is get coaches to tell him how to turn his hips. Turn your hips, bro. Turn your hips, the whole thing, and the shoulder, bro. That's how you clean someone out. Throwing from here, you're not. Look. This is look. Let me just show you. This is from an armchair person. Yeah. What's more powerful, that or turn it? You and your hips as well. So Colby, man, like he's got the speed, he's got the endurance, he's technically gifted, but the one thing the man lacks is power. His coaches are not telling him how to plant his feet properly and just sit on his punches properly to just clean someone out. Because he would be dangerous. He'd be so dangerous if he implemented a better stance throwing his punches, because he already has the speed. He'd be so dangerous, especially on stand-up. If we have any new people here on the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on your bell notifications. We will be here for UFC 269. You've got Amanda Nunes fighting, you've got Charles Oliveira, you've got Dustin Poirier, you've got Jorge Masvidal, you've got Leon Edwards. Another good card from UFC. But look, like Colby, you know, but yeah, Colby, look, is entertaining. He's got all those faculties for him. But look, I just think that it's very weird when you watch a guy when he throws his punches and they're like these arm punches. You know, I mean, one person that was, you know, akin to throwing those arm punches was actually Tyson Fury. But then underneath the regimen and the rule of Sugar Hill, he coached Tyson Fury to turn all of his hips and follow through on the snap of his punches. That's how Tyson Fury, currently in his boxing career, has become you know a knockout technician, because he's turning his hips, he's turning the whole back leg is turning with the punch and it's hitting the target. That's why he's most effective. But yeah, I mean, that's just, to me, that's even weird. Like, you spent all that time, you know, year out. I mean, it went how I predicted that Usman would win. Like, it was closer. But you spend all that time out and you don't come back and throw a proper punch like that, man. It's confusing to me, man. You cannot listen. You cannot be in a sport like this and not know how to properly get power in your punches. Not at this level, because at this level, it doesn't matter if you've got the speed or you've got the endurance. If you've got somebody that's well-rounded with everything, they will catch you. But look, Kamaru, I mean, that was kind of like the best game plan that I've seen against Kamaru Usman. Colby waiting on the outside, waiting for Kamaru to commit, throwing the looping punches, because Colby understood that against the cage, Kamaru throws looping punches and it's easier to slip those punches and come back with your own, with left and right hooks and combinations. It worked for a period of time, but then Kamaru started commanding the middle of that octagon, jabbing and punching. I would say more so throwing the right hand, because I only near the end did we see Kamaru starting to piece up Colby with that jab. But great fight, another great one, and I have a sneaky feeling that they will fight again. I believe basically whoever's you best believe if Masvidal wins his fight, he's fighting Covington next, and that's going to be another money fight. I mean, those dudes they'll sell the pay-per-view like crazy, won't they? As Anik just said, he's the guy. I think that's the only guy who can take him clean out. I mean, I don't even know if I see Leon Edwards. I don't even know if I see Leon Edwards beating this version of Kamaru Usman. I think we need to give Hazmat Shemaev a big guy. You know, is Colby Hazmat the fight we need next? I think at most we give Hazmat two more fights and we just say, fuck it, go for gold. Because like I say, we want to see the best version of Kamaru Usman versus Hazmat Shemaev. That's the best version we need to see. I don't want to wait another 5 years and see a 40-year-old Kamaru Usman fight Hazmat Shemaev because I mean, who knows? I mean, Bisping won his title when he was 38, and we've had other examples like Glover Chijira, who won his title at 42. I mean, but is Kamaru going to hold up to that stature? Is his body going to, I mean, it's different for everyone. If he does, then fair dues. But I'm just saying the fight that we need to see as early as possible has to be Hazmat Shemaev versus Kamaru Usman. I don't want to wait 5 years. Not even then. I need it in the next year or 2 years at most to see that spectacular fight happen. So, but it's interesting. How do we spin this? Do we give? I mean, if we're gonna, if the UFC are gonna really shoot Hazmat Shemaev to superstardom, I think he has to fight Nate Diaz, and I think he has to fight Nate Diaz and maybe even Colby Covington, something like that, or the winner of or the winner of Leon Edwards and Masvidal. Because if Leon Edwards goes on to beat Jorge Masvidal and he then goes on to beat Hazmat Shemaev, we can't. It's undecided. He fights for gold. That's it. Rose Namajunas, like I said in the early part of this stream, I think that um, she showed elements of her game we haven't seen her do before, and she was brilliant throughout. Um, who will be her next challenge? I mean, we don't really don't want to see Rose Namajunas, Shang Wei Li a third time anyway. Um, maybe a move up and weight. I don't know. Maybe that could be in the question. Maybe that could be in the books. But interesting for the welterweight division. If we're if I'm the UFC, how do we play it? I would go the win. I would go. I think we fuck it. I think we should just do Hazmat Shemaev and Nate Diaz. There's no or what am I talking about? Vicente Luque. Oh, that's the fight. That Hazmat Shemaev is. Let me look at the UFC. Oh, this was a war as well. Michael Chandler versus Justin Gaethje. I mean, their legs went. Fuck me, what a fight! I mean, that's gonna be one of the fights of the night. That's got to be fight of the night for me. That was fight of the night, definitely. I mean, after this point, how many fight bonuses has Justin Gaethje won? He's just so entertaining, man. What a fighter Justin Gaethje is, man. That guy is the highlight reel. Look at that, gets picked up from Chandler, just reverses it. I mean, the guy is spectacular.
Genius and amazing coach, but what a fight this was. What incredible heart by Michael Chandler and what spectacular technique and heart as well. But Justin Gaethje, yeah, what a fight. What a fight. Here's the thing, right? It was such a tremendous fight that we watched an equally good fight the next one. But the names aren't in today. I reached over to Sean Shelby after I go see. In praying, it was so fun.
Let's look at the welterweight.
Like that to open a pay-per-view, and then it almost deflates the arena after because right. It's so good. It's hard to follow. It delivers. It's hard to follow. But hats off to
I typed in welterweight in Google and it showed me a picture of Conor McGregor out the way.
Billy Q
Um,
Virgo, so they followed that up with a very, very good fight. Well, you knew the UFC was going to hand out extra bonus checks.
that's interesting. I find that interesting. So you type in welterweight in Google and it shows you UFC fighters, showing that there's a turn of a tide in the sports. Maybe UFC is eventually gonna, maybe MMA is eventually gonna take over, especially with the UFC. Right, UFC, right, UFC.
Producers of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, UFC President Dana White, Ari Emanuel, and Patrick Weitzel. Our Executive VP of Operations and Production is Craig Horsari, VP of Live Production and Coordinating Producer Zach Candido. Tonight's show has been produced by Michael Lackey LaPlante and directed by
Try okay. Hold a second. UFC.
Billy Q and Shane Burgos.
Let's go to.
Hurricane Shane needed a win, and he came on strong late to get it. Frankie Edgar had a lot of moments in his fight with Cheeto Vera, but in the end, it goes to Cheetah and an extra $50,000 in the bank account as well. Madison Square Garden got one of the more amazing fight cards on paper, and it delivered one fight.
All right, let's go to. Well, here we are.
And Sean Lee.
I'm on Labrooks. Don't know why it's giving me Labrooks, but I'm using it.
She remains the hunted at 115 pounds. And Kamaru
Oh, come on.
completing a perfect night for Trevor Whitman. He remains the undisputed UFC welterweight.
No, I don't think that's gonna happen. Let me go to the actual UFC.
Make it over to Dean Thomas and the rest of our crew. John Anik saying so long from New York City. We will see you next month from Las Vegas for UFC 269. Good night.
Okay, here we go. Just we'll pick this up quickly. Let me get off the actual UFC. Man, that was a fucking amazing card, as expected. You know where we gotta go. Let's go to. Let's go to. Shit. Let's go to. All right, let's go to. It says men's pound for pound. All right, so Michael Chiesa, Hazmat is at number 10, bro. He's climbing. Ooh. It's interesting. Who Bilal but Bilal Muhammad would get fucking murked, bro. I don't know. Hazmat would eat him. Um, Neil Magny. What's been Neil Magny's record? I mean, if he's come off a loss, then bro, he. Interesting. You can give him to Neil Magny, or you can do. Let me see. I think I don't know, man. The fight that makes the most sense to me is Michael Chiesa to me, and then whoever. Okay, then Neil. It goes Michael Chiesa, and then I'd go Michael Chiesa. Then I'd go the winner of Vicente. Or yeah, bro, if you're a matchmaker for these fights, bro, it's hard. Um, Michael Chiesa. Then the winner of Vicente Luque to Stephen Thompson. Don't know. And then title. I don't know. I think Casper should be fighting 2 times most because the way his performance has been out of this world. But guys, thank you all for watching. Um, no one's currently watching. It's just me, my feelings. But this was a great stream, guys, and thank you to everyone that subscribed and that are new to the channel. Welcome. There's gonna be plenty of more. And look, bro, if we can do it, let's do it. Let's try and get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That'd be great. I believe it, and I'm going to push hard for it. And when there's a will, there is a way, and we will get it done. So anyone that's just watching now, leave a like. It's the end of the stream. It was a great one, as you can see by the live chat. Mental. It was a great night fights. I think possibly the best one was obviously Justin Gaethje versus Michael Chandler. That has to get fight of the night, and both of them deserve their 50 Gs. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, how many fight bonuses has Justin Gaethje got now? That guy is incredible, man. So entertaining, and yeah, didn't look amazing. Got caught. But knowing Justin Gaethje, it's probably shits and giggles for him to get hit in the head. But yeah, Justin Gaethje's next in line for the title, for that lightweight title. So yeah, guys, join me again here for UFC 269 for the main event, the lightweight championship fight between the champion Charles Oliveira versus Dustin Poirier. Dustin Poirier pulls it off, it will be a dream come true. And if Charles Oliveira wins, the dream continues. But thank you all for tuning in with me so early in the morning. And cheers. I've probably woken up my parents and my neighbours and everyone else on the street. But it is what it is because we love the fights. All right, guys. Cheers. Thank you for watching. See you next one.